So if someone told you that there was research that confirms that by following 9 principles, get this, 9 principles in your daily life, that you would live longer, healthier, and happier lives, would you want to know what those principles are? I would. And better yet, would you want to live in a community that embraced those principles so it's easier to follow them? Hi, I'm Diane Harris, and I'm a realtor and a full-time resident and a huge fan of Naples Southwest Florida. And I'm going to introduce you to the Blue Zones project in Southwest Florida. So it has been said that the path to well-being is a marathon, not a sprint. So NCH Healthcare System knew this concept when it sponsored and introduced the Blue Zones project to Southwest Florida in 2015. So with the goal of decreasing chronic disease and helping residents live longer, healthier, and happier lives, now in its 7th year, the Blue Zones project has impacted the well-being of more than 275,000 individuals and about 760 organizations throughout Collier County and Southern Lee County. So after Blue Zones project was launched, well-being in Naples-Immokalee and the Marco area ranked the healthiest place in the nation for 4 consecutive years per Gallup's Well-Being Index. So this is a huge jump considering that just 9 years ago, Gallup ranked the same area 73rd in the nation for well-being. That's a huge jump. So if you're hearing about this for the first time, Blue Zones Project Southwest Florida is a community initiative that works with individuals, homeowners associations, faith-based organizations, restaurants, grocery stores, schools, and businesses to help make healthy choices easier for people. So the idea is to implement best practices and encourage small changes in the environment that have a very profound effect on well-being over time. So this is done using National Geographic Society research that found 9 commonalities among people all over the world who live the longest and healthiest lives. So these longevity hotspots are known as Blue Zones, and the principle they follow are dubbed the Power 9. So here are the Power 9 in a nutshell, and an example of how they're playing out in real time in Southwest Florida. Number 1, move naturally. So the longest living people in the world don't spend their time exercising in a gym. Instead, they simply move more within their natural environment. So this includes activities like walking, gardening, swimming, biking, and Southwest Florida offers ample opportunities for these activities through its many parks, trails, and our phenomenal beaches. Number 2, purpose. People who have a purpose or a sense of their gifts and strengths that they regularly utilize tend to live about 7 years longer than people who do not. So this is typically exercised through volunteering for a cause that's important to you at your church or your children's school. And there are hundreds of nonprofits in Collier County. So Blue Zones Project also facilitates workshops to help people define their own sense of purpose. So number 3, downshift. So long-term stress, and we've all heard this, it raises cortisol levels that can cause inflammation and a host of other health problems. So downshift techniques to help you combat stress and anxiety include things like meditation, Tai Chi, yoga, spending more time in nature. So finding local programs in your local parks, recreation facilities, private studios, and events such as donationyoganaples.com. Here we're so lucky there are endless opportunities for spending time in nature at a beach or at a park, anywhere in Collier County, Florida. And just a little research can introduce you to numerous opportunities to do yoga on the beach or take beautiful guided walks through our numerous wildlands and beaches here in Southwest Florida. So what's number 4? The 80% rule. I'm sure I'm going to unpronounce this. Harahashibu. Horrible pronunciation, but the most important thing is what it means. The people in Okinawa, Japan have the longest lives use this term to remind themselves to stop eating when their stomachs are 80% full. The 20% gap between not being hungry and feeling full could be the difference between maintaining proper weight or gaining it. So take time to eat more slowly and eat in the company of family and friends to allow for conversation between bites. Number 5, the plant slant. So loading your plate with plant-based foods has been proven to add years to your life. And a recent study by the JAMA Internal Medicine found that shifting 3%, just 3% of caloric intake from animal to plant protein corresponded with a 10% decrease in death from any cause. Kind of strange. So Blue Zones Project works with local restaurants to add more healthy options in their menus. Number 6, this is my favorite of the Power 9, wine with friends at 5. So people in all blue zones, except Adventists, drink alcohol moderately and regularly do so with friends, although it's usually accompanied with food. But in Sardinia, Italy, a blue zone, residents are famous for their daily consumption of a regional red wine called Cannano. That probably didn't pronounce that properly either, but it has a high polyphenol content linked to heart health. So number 7, belong. Belonging to a faith-based community has many benefits that include a sense of peace, support, and acceptance. So Blue Zone Projects in Southwest Florida works with nearly 40 faith-based organizations in the community to help make healthy choices easier for their congregations. Now number 8, family first. So maintaining good family relationships and ensuring that family comes first can make us feel safe and loved and provides a sense of belonging. And this reduces stress and elevates the feel-good chemicals in our brain that lead to a healthier outcome and to a strong sense of well-being. Number 9, the last one, the right tribe. So by surrounding yourself with people that practice healthy behaviors, it's going to increase the likelihood of you doing the same. As we all know, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So if you spend time with people who engage in healthy behaviors and changes, the chances are you will too. One thing to do is participate in some Blue Zones Project walking or a plant-based potluck group, all those fun things. And in Japan, spending time with your tribe on a positive endeavor is called moai, or meeting for a common purpose. So if you like this video, click subscribe below for weekly YouTube videos about Naples, Southwest Florida. You might want to check out this next video for why Naples is the happiest place in the country to live. And to start your journey towards living your best and youngest life, you can click the link below where you'll have access to Blue Zones Project, free Power 9 tools and resources as well, and links to the Southwest Florida Blue Zones information to help power community and individual well-being. One thing you can do is start with a real age health assessment. Each person, no matter where they are in their health journey, is provided with a customized well-being plan and evidence-based program to help you live your best and youngest life so that you can love the way you live, Naples.